Hi guys, I Aziz welcome you to CoedMaster, and in this video I am going to talk about how to debug streams in Java. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Alright guys, let's begin this video. So guys, you can see over here that we have a list of strings, okay? Now I want to write a processing pipeline using streams, and in that processing pipeline I want to process all of these elements of this list, okay? But there are two conditions. First one is I want to process only those elements whose first character starts with T. I want to get the list of all the elements in uppercase. So as you can see over here that all the strings are in lowercase, I want a list of a string which has all the elements in uppercase. So let's see how can we solve this problem using streams. So first thing first, we need a source to create a string. So here the list of string is going to act as a source for a stream. So let's call strings, then call stream method to convert these list of strings into stream of strings, okay? Then we are going to call filter method. Why is it so? Because we want to filter elements and process only those elements whose first character is T, okay? So that is why we are using filter method of stream API. Now this filter method takes a predicate, okay? So predicate takes a string as argument and it's going to return true or false. So we are going to check whether the first character of element is true or not, okay? So let's call s.startsWith. So startsWith is a default method of string class, okay? So using this startWith method, we can check that the first method of element is T or not. So let's give it a T, okay? So far so clear. Now we have filtered all the elements and we got the stream of only 2 and 3. Now we want to transform this lowercase into uppercase. So in order to transform, we use map method of stream interface. So let's call map. So we are mapping the 2 and 3 elements to its uppercase equivalent, okay? So to convert these two strings into uppercase, we are going to use strings.uppercase method. So map method takes a function which is going to transform this two string into uppercase, and that function is nothing but a string.toUppercase method, and this method is by default present in a string class, okay? So we have successfully filtered all the elements which has first character as T, and we have successfully convert the case from lowercase to uppercase. So now it's time to complete this processing pipeline using termination operation. So the termination operation is nothing but a collect method, okay? So collect method is going to collect all the string and put it in a collections. So let's call collectors.toList, okay? So in return, it's going to give us a list of all the elements which has first character as T and all the characters are in uppercase. So now let's save the list in a list of what? Strings, okay? Give it a name, li is equal to string.stream, okay? So far so clear. Now let's print this string on the screen. Let's call system.out.println, give it a li, run the program, and you will see that we have 2 and 3 printed on the screen. So 2 and 3 are the only string whose first character is T, and we get 2 and 3 in a uppercase rather than the lowercase, okay? So far so clear. Now there may be time when you want to debug the stream or debug the processing pipeline, okay? So how can you do it? If you put debugger like this and you run the program using debugger, it will take you to the implementation of stream interface. But here you do not want to go into the implementation of stream interface. Rather, we want to delve into this stream and see what's happening inside the stream. So how can we do it? So this is where the peek method of a stream interface comes into picture to rescue us. So to delve into the stream, we can use peek method. Okay, so let's call peek, and this peek method takes a consumer. So let's give it a consumer, and consumer is nothing but it's a lambda function. So let's write lambda function. Let's write system.out.println and write starting with, okay? And attach this string to this string, okay? S. So we are writing here starting with this string. So using this peek method, we are going to delve into this stream and see all the elements of this stream, okay? So far so clear. Now again, after filter, I want to see that what is the status of all the elements. So again, we can use peek method to see all the elements returned by this stream. Okay, so we can write here. After filtered. Okay, so far so clear. Now next, this stream from the filter method is going to pass to the next processing pipeline, that is map method. Now let's delve into this map method and see what is the status of all the elements of this stream. Okay, so we can write here after map. Okay, so this is how we can delve into the processing pipeline using peek method. Now let's run the program and you will see that. So you can see that the first output is starting with 1. As you can see that 1 does not have first character starting with T. So that is why the filter method is discarded the 1 string. Then it goes to the second string, that is 2, and now 2 contains T as a first character. So this string is going to pass to the next processing pipeline, that is map. Okay, and using map method we are converting the lowercase into uppercase, you can see over here. And then this stream is going to process the third element, that is 3. 3 also contains T as the first character. So T is going to pass from filter to next processing pipeline, that is map. And inside of map we are converting the lowercase into uppercase. And similarly, it's going to process fourth element. The string of 4 also does not contain T as the first character, so it's going to simply discard this element. As the result, we are getting only 2 strings into the list. Okay, so this is how we can use peek method to delve into the processing pipeline to debug the stream and what is happening over all the elements of the string. And one more thing to observe here is that, as I said in previous video, that a stream takes one element at a time and pass it through all the processing pipeline, and you can see over here it is happening exactly same. Okay, it is taking one element at a time, that is 1. It gets rejected from the filter method. Then it is taking second element. It is passes through the filter method, then map method, and ultimately passes to the list of strings. Okay, then it's going to process third element. Third element also passes to filter method, then map method, and then ultimately to the list of string. So this is how a stream process all the elements one by one, pass it through the entire processing pipeline, and ultimately reduce it to the result. So guys, by now I hope that you understand how to debug streams in Java using peek method of stream interface. If you learned something valuable from this video, then hit the like button in order to make YouTube algorithm happy. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click the bell icon so my friend you never miss any upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.